Alright, Dean Davis, liveweatherblogs.com, meteorologist here. Time for an overnight outlook. And we're going to take a look first at the national hazard map. We have some freeze warnings back here across Texas. Advisories along the coastline of the Carolinas for the same situation. Nothing really going on here in the eastern United States. It's a red flag warnings here in South Texas for fire danger along here, also in the southern parts of California. Take a look at the synoptic map. You can see we have a low pressure system here in the Midwest. Some rain, snow behind it, cold air filtering in with this high pressure system. And the high in the east, keeping a warm flow and kicking up temperatures into the 60s here on the east coast. And as we go along, you're going to see this low move to the east and move towards the southeast coast. What will it do at this point? Here's the low developing off the Carolina coastline. Will this make a jog to the northeast and cause some more issues? We'll have to see. As you see, it moves. Looks like it's going to move more to the east here than the northeast, and possibly have to see, causing some rain and precipitation along the eastern coast of Virginia and North Carolina, with some showers and wind in the interior sections. Going further along in the forecast period, the low moves off. The high pressure built in. It's going to keep for a little bit of rain, going to keep the dry air entrenched here, warm air in the Midwest. Next week, cold air behind it in the Rockies, snow probable in the Rockies at that point. As this moves along, you see this low gets big and goes to the northeast. This will be a more warm air system and bring more rain to the east. This low 996 low moves into Canada and moves away. And we'll continue on with a new low, then punched out here in the plains. High pressure, Bermuda high, and a high pressure along the east coast, keeping conditions pretty favorable for the time of year, with mild temperatures and cold nights, as well as tranquil conditions for good periods of time before the low will start to move east and northeast towards the northeast. But with a warm front there, that will be unlikely to ever show snow as a pattern here. Quick look here monthly, and we're going to monthly outlook here for above normal temperatures here in the plains. That might be conducive to some late season severe weather. Also, below normal here on the west coast, equal warm and cold here on the east. Like you see, the next week or so is going to be in the probably around the 60s and seasonal. But you may have cold spells also to look forward to. Pretty stiff below normal along the east coast, and above normal here in the Midwest and the northwest, meaning that the jet stream will come across this route and not dig extremely deep, allowing storms to form along it. So this is more of a zonal pattern. We get more of a zonal pattern coming up here, which will allow more precipitation here in the Midwest and the Northwest, and less here in the Southeast. Not saying we might not get a storm off the coast, but with monthly outlook, you can see the below normal. This will show a more favorable pattern for a jet stream coming this route, rather than a jet stream to dig deep across the coast. So you can see what's going on here. We got more precipitation also in Alaska, which would lead to more snow there. Temperatures across the Roanoke Valley at the time: 58 lax, 52 Whitfield, 45 Blacksburg, 53 Roanoke, 47 Lynchburg, 45 Lexington, 45 Staunton, 46 Hot Springs, 48 Lewisburg, 43 Danville, and 45 in Martinsville. National temperatures. The cool air rain here across the upper Midwest and the West Coast: 39 Kansas City, 45 Indianapolis, 43 Billings, 42 Salt Lake City, 23 Denver. Across the east, a little bit more tranquil and warm: 55 here Roanoke, 50 New York City, 43 Bangor, 69 in Orlando, 58 in Atlanta, 70 in New Orleans, 75 here in Houston, 80 in Los Angeles, and 52 in Seattle. Taking a look at the Roanoke forecast: 35 overnight, mostly clear. Sunny on Thursday, 66 degrees. Rain then developing for Thursday night and Friday, with likely 44 Thursday night, 60 on Friday. Clearing out for the weekend: 37 on Friday night, sunny, and 58 on Saturday, 61 on Sunday. The lows 37 on Saturday night and 44 on Sunday night, and staying in that dry pattern at the beginning of next week, with temperatures seasonally seasonable and seasonally in the 60s. Stay with liveweatherblogs.com for the latest weather information. For liveweatherblogs.com, meteorologist Dean Davidson. Have a great evening. Remember our liveweatherblogs.com winter outlook coming November the 15th. That would be 13 days from today. Have a good night.